Felicia, when you're consulting with your customers and you're talking to them about potentially taking on some products that they might offer, how do they choose what products they should offer? What do you recommend?
Well, that's a great question, Phil. And I'll tell you, probably the biggest thing that you need to consider when you're looking at what retail products to bring in is what problems your customers are trying to solve. You know, what aches and pains or ailments they have, what conditions they're dealing with, what is it that's keeping them awake at night? And that may be literally keeping them awake at night. Maybe they can't sleep well, maybe they're having pain in their body at that time. So you want to address those things first. And if you're not sure, you could actually ask them what it is in a survey, whether it's an oral survey or doing something on paper, but start by identifying what they need help solving. From there, I would actually look at the products that you personally can stand behind. Things that you use in your treatment or that you personally use for your self-care. Because if you believe in that product and you can talk about how much it's helped you, then it's going to be really easy for you to recommend your clients and certainly to educate them on how to use it. Maybe even demonstrating it in a treatment, showing them, oh, this is the product I just used with you today, and here's how you can use it at home. Do you have any other thoughts about what you might do to choose products?
If you're using any kind of an intake form at all, you should be able to spend a quiet evening and look through those intake forms and you know, put them in a pile based on why were people coming in. And I imagine that you'll find that the majority of your customers, at least initially, are coming in for 3 or 4 or 5 common complaints. And I bet that you'll find that those are also the most popular products that you're going to be offering. The other thing is, I think, choose a company that's reputable. Choose a company that's offering the kinds of support that you need as a healthcare provider. You need education tools, you need display tools, you need products that are properly stood behind. You don't want to be dealing with the returns. You want to know the manufacturer will take care of that. If there's a quality issue, and in Core Products' case, we offer a complete guarantee of satisfaction. So if the consumer simply doesn't like it, we take all that risk away. You just have them call us and we'll exchange it for a new product or a different product. If they're going to have their money refunded, then you need to do that. Then you would return the product to us. But we've worked real hard. In fact, our most current program is called Let Us Do the Selling For You. And you'll see in the background of this video that there's quite a variety of different tools in the background to help us spawn those questions that say, do I need this, or would I benefit from that? Should I be using hot and cold? Am I sleeping on the right pillow? And the posters in the background are offering those kinds of things, and their purpose is to cause you to be in a position to answer that question. And it should be fairly obvious.
Well, it takes the selling out of it, really. It causes the conversation to happen, and that makes selling very, very easy. You're educating the client just by having a poster on your wall.
And I find that one of the most scary things for a healthcare provider is to talk about price. And so whenever you offer a product, put the price on the product. If you write the price on the product, if you put it on the display here, if you write it somewhere in the corner here, make a little sticker and put it on there, whatever it is, first off, you'll know the price. And the most embarrassing thing that can happen is you recommend a product and somebody says, how much is it? And you go, I don't know. And that'll embarrass you, so therefore you won't be willing to offer it again. And more importantly, if you have more staff than just yourself in the environment, then everybody's speaking of the same price. Nothing will aggravate a customer worse than they're working with you as the therapist, and they come out to me at the front desk, and you told them the item, whatever it was $20, and they come out to me at the front desk, and I tell them it's $22. So put the price on the product and agree to that price, and make sure that it includes your cost, plus the cost of your freight, and a normal markup to allow you to cover your additional expenses. And you'll find that by having the price on it, more often than not, people will ask questions. Number one reason somebody won't inquire about a product is because they don't know the price. If they inquire about the product and they see the price, now they're just interested in the features and the benefits and will it help them.
And you know, that brings one other idea about why or what you need to look for in when you're picking products. You need to pick products that you can actually make money on. So be sure that you're selecting products that you have at least 100% markup on, or a keystone, so that you can reap the benefits from selling that product as well as your customers.